There's been a joint statement from the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, and the United States Office of the Comptroller of the Currency on crypto asset policy initiatives and the way forward. While expressing that the interest rates on U.S. loans will remain as is, we have some runway left in business sectors in terms of developments, particularly in crypto. Altcoins will develop rapidly and aggressively, but for one currency, XRP, I accept that the subsequent months in 2022 will perhaps be the most bullish months in the history of this asset and the entire crypto space. This recent meeting held by the Feds will direct the fate of this economy in the future. Thanks for watching Make Money Online. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. We also have a crypto Discord group where we give out calls for our favorite altcoins, and you can also win special rewards for inviting your friends to the group. Links for that are in the description. Right now, we can see Bitcoin trading at a little above $40,000 and Ether close to $3,000, a solid ricochet back. However, we could be in for a bit of unpredictability and sideways exchanging. All that implies is to stay patient because the next upturn will be our altcoin season. And this is what the majority of us have been sitting tight and expecting. Presently, folks, as we go further into this video, I'll highlight this post from a leading asset management firm, Grayscale, where they express that they've refreshed the rundown of digital assets they deem viable for listing in 2022, as these are the assets that Grayscale considers including. You already know Grayscale, at least if you've been in these markets for a while now, added and later removed XRP from among its rundown of crypto assets since the beginning of the SEC lawsuit. In association with such conventional financial behemoths like MoneyGram, who are likewise in joint force with Ripple, and also backed out like Grayscale under the watchful eye of the lawsuit. If I'm going to take you down memory lane, this is what we have as of now. Powerful assets. Remember that. And so, beautiful people, let's get this video kicking, shall we? How about we start with getting squarely into this Brad Garlinghouse tweet that has circulated the web. The XRP buyback has begun. However, it might be far from what you're thinking. We're not getting $37,000 for XRP apiece. In any case, the CEO of the financial tech decacorn firm expressed that Ripple is eager to declare that they repurchased their Series C shares at $15 billion, saying slowing down is not in our vocabulary. In 2021's headwinds was Ripple's most incredible year on record, and Ripple's financial position of $1 billion in the bank is the most grounded they've been at any point. Moreover, RippleNet is substantially more than cross-border payments. It's bringing home-based crypto services like liquidity to enterprises. Today, the network has a volume run pace of more than $10 billion. Immense props to the Ripple team for ceaselessly increasing their game and consistently picking up and inclining towards new abilities. In 2017, the Fed gave a document called the U.S. Path to Faster Payments. And as stated in the Faster Payments Task Force, the paper said that the task force's goal is to distinguish, assess, and evaluate alternative ways of executing safe, universal, and faster payment capabilities in the U.S. The Feds also state that issuing a new faster payment system is that the U.S. payment system is at a critical point in its evolution. Upgrades in registering pace and information handling will permit payments to happen faster than any time in recent memory. Non-bank providers, for example, technology organizations, have started to enter the market and foster innovative new services to live up to the changing needs and expectations of clients and organizations for faster payment techniques. However, even though advancements are occurring, quicker payment systems are being created in a divided manner, without coordinated efforts across the payment industry or expansive reception across the market in entirety. And so, the Feds sent off the Faster Payments Task Force recently to draw in partners in payments and to advance the vision laid out in its January report, Strategies for Further Developing the U.S. Payments, and started with RippleNet. And in 2015, after only 2 years of it beginning, Ripple declared that Ripple Labs chose the Fed's Controlling Committee for Faster Payments in a blog post. The Feds took in Ripple as a member of its group. It's likewise displayed Ripple as a provider for faster payments. The establishments realized that a financial emergency was coming soon, and we wanted a more rapid payment system to adapt to it and manage the issues. Furthermore, with what Ripple was offering, the associations didn't have uncertainties about opting for Ripple and XRP because, in the end, no other system can offer what Ripple has. Concerns have been raised about an impending rate hike by the U.S. Government Reserve, sparking a global stock auction. In addition, investors will watch the Fed's chairman Jerome Powell's remarks on expansion and development standpoints. The U.S. central bank might fix financial policy, interestingly, after it diminished borrowing expenses to approach zero out of 2020 to counter the economic effect of the pandemic. Fed funds futures, which record the short-term rate expectations, have priced in a sum of 4 rate builds this year. Goldman Sachs economists see a danger that the Fed will fix financial policy more forcefully than expected. It's It's also likely to give the last arrangement of directions to finish its resource purchase program. That interaction started last November, and at current speed will find some conclusion in mid-March, around the same time the first rate hike might happen. As the pandemic broke out, the US Fed started a quantitative facilitating program where it would buy $120 billion of bonds consistently to guarantee sufficient liquidity. However, inflationary tensions, supply-demand bungles, and a job recovery incited the Fed to change tack in the final part of 2021. The Fed in November said it would decrease its purchasing of bonds by $15 billion every month. Simply a month after the fact, this was doubled to $30 billion, animating the most common way of tightening. Likewise, the cash stopped in, Fed's reverse repo kept rising, contracting $1.6 trillion in December 2021, showing a liquidity excess. Ripple is at maximum speed on laying out a vast number of capacities to the XRP record and FTS central bank digital monetary forms, interoperability spans, federated sidechains, and thus significantly more working inseparably with developers and associates all over the planet. It's a multi-chain world, and I 100% concur. Ripple repurchased its Series C offers. Series C investors were Tetragon Route 66 SBI. Tetragon sued Ripple post-SEC lawsuit. SBI and Route 66 were contributors from before. They partook in Series B and A funding rounds individually. It resembles allowing the Tetragon company to move on a superficial level alone while the other two members remain contributed. This is pretty big news. And since I would like to give my opinion, Ripple is getting ready for an initial public offering. This is strong, I tell you. All of this is situating the right chess pieces into place for when the lawsuit is said and done. Also, for one, Ripple was at last ready to be let free to flourish. It's a privately owned business. Nonetheless, they're opening up to the world soon. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on bell notifications. If you have any questions, drop us a comment, and we'll see you next time.
Hollywood Carson. That's how it goes. Hollywood Carson.